Welcome to your supercharged yoga flow to cultivate energy from within. This flow is great for anyone who would like to have a boost of energy for your day ahead. We'll begin in a standing position towards the back of your mat, bringing your feet at hip distance apart and your arms lengthened by your side. Palms are facing open towards the front of your mat. Let's take a moment to connect with your breath. Noticing your inhales and exhales, and allowing the breath to freely move in through your nose, expanding your lungs like an accordion, and then open the mouth, exhale, letting it all go. Continue with this rhythm for about 5 more breaths, and just allow the breath to naturally ground and center you in this moment. On your last breath, windmill your arms up overhead and begin to clasp your right wrist with your left hand, gently drawing your right wrist over to the left side to stretch through the side of your right body and lengthen through your arms. If you'd like to circle your wrist in one direction and then the other to release any tension from the joints in your wrist. Hold here for 2 more breaths. On your last breath, switch sides. Clasp your left wrist with your right hand and gently pull your wrist over to the other side. Continue to breathe as we feel the tension release from the side of your body. And if you like, rolling through the wrist on this side in one direction and then the other. Take 1 more breath. On your last breath, come back to center and place your arms by your side. On an exhale, begin a roll down, tucking from your chin, upper back, mid back, and lower back until your hands reach the mat. Holding in your forward fold, allowing your circulation to increase throughout the body. As you exhale, bring your hands to your knees, coming into a halfway lift. Exhale to fold your hands back down to the mat. We'll repeat this 1 more time. As you exhale, begin to roll vertebrae by vertebrae until the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. Once here, returning back into mountain pose and flipping your palms to face towards the front of the mat. Exhale to windmill your arms up overhead, clasping your palms at the top in prayer position, and then gently leaning your upper body back to feel a stretch through your torso and upper body. Hold here for 2 more breaths. As you exhale, return back to center and bring your arms back down by your side. Continue a roll down on an exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, allowing your body to gently melt towards the mat. Once your hands reach the mat, begin to walk your hands forward, coming in to a downward dog. Allowing your heels to press down as far as you feel comfortable until you feel a stretch down the back of your legs. As you exhale, roll through the back, bringing your shoulders in line with your wrists and your feet at hip distance apart, coming in to a plank. Core is tucked and spine is long. Hold in your plank for a breath. As you exhale, bend through the elbows, gently lowering your body onto the mat. And then lift through the chest, bringing your gaze in the direction of the sky. Legs are lengthened long to come in to an upward facing dog. Shoulders are rolled down and back as we expand through the chest and open up through the lower back. Hold here for 2 more breaths. On an exhale, come up high on the toes, lift the hips up towards the sky, coming back into a downward dog. We'll repeat this sequence 2 more times, warming up through the body and allowing your energy to increase. Take 1 more breath in your downward dog. As you exhale, roll your upper body forward, bringing your shoulders in line with your wrists, tucking in from the core. As you exhale, bend in with the elbows to come down onto the mat. Once here, push into your hands and lift your upper body up, allowing the gaze to look up towards the sky, rolling the shoulders down and back, and breathing here. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, come up high on the toes and lift your hips up towards the sky, planting your heels into the mat as far as you feel comfortable. When you're ready, on an exhale, roll your upper body forward, bringing your shoulders in line with your wrists. Resting in a plank for a moment, strengthening through the core and the arms. As you exhale, bend through the elbows, lifting your gaze up, stretching through the torso and opening up through the chest. On an exhale, come up high on the toes, pushing your hips back into your final downward dog. Resting here for 2 breaths and enjoying the energy circulating through your body. As you exhale, lift your right leg up, bending through the right knee and allowing your hips to face towards the side of your mat, coming in to a 3-legged dog. If you like, bending and extending through the knee, building heat in your muscles and increasing your circulation. As you exhale, windmill your right leg towards the front of your mat, bending through your right knee to come in line with your right ankle. Push into your hands and lift your upper body to face towards the side of your mat. Arms are in a T position and back left foot is facing towards the side of your mat. Holding here in a warrior 2 and allow your gaze to float over your right hand. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, flip your right palm to face the sky and windmill your right arm up overhead, bringing your left hand to rest on your left leg, coming in to a peaceful warrior. Hold here to lengthen and stretch your upper body. Take 2 more breaths. On an exhale, bring your arms back into a T position and then lower your arms by your side. Straighten through the legs and bring your toes to face towards the side of your mat. Hands are placed on your hips. On an exhale, bend through the hips until your hands are reaching towards the mat. Hold here in a wide-legged forward fold as we stretch through the legs and increase your circulation. Take 3 more breaths. On your last breath, move your hands towards the front of your mat, placing your left hand inside your left foot And bring your right arm to face up towards the sky, coming in to a triangle. Back right foot is facing towards the side of the mat, and right hip is pushed back in line with your left hip. Take 2 more breaths. As you exhale, lower your right hand next to your left hand. Step your back leg forward, coming in to a forward fold. Breathe here for a moment. On an exhale, bring your hands to your knees, coming in to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold back down to the mat. Begin to roll yourself up, vertebrae by vertebrae, until the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky. Arms along by your side and palms are flipped to face towards the front of the mat. Resting here in a mountain pose and connecting with the breath. As you exhale, bring your arms up overhead, bend through the knees, coming in to a chair pose. Hold here as we strengthen through the legs, increasing our heat and energy within the body. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, bring your arms back down by your side and begin a roll down, tucking from your chin, upper body, mid-back and lower back until your hands reach the mat. Once here, press your legs back, coming in to a downward dog. Take a breath. As you exhale, lift your left leg up, bending from the left knee and shining your hips towards the side of the mat, coming in to a 3-legged dog. If you'd like to bend and extend through your left knee to fire up your muscles a little bit more. As you exhale, windmill your left leg towards the front of the mat. Push into your hands and lift your upper body up, bringing your arms into a T shape and your back right foot facing towards the side of your mat. Hold here in your warrior 2 and take 3 more breaths. As you exhale, flip your left palm to face towards the sky and windmill your left arm up overhead, placing your right hand on your leg, coming in to a peaceful warrior. Holding here for 3 more breaths and allowing your left hand to float over your head as far as you can until you feel a stretch down the side of your body. On an exhale, return back to center and place your hands on your hips and bring your toes to face towards the side of your mat. Take a breath. As you exhale, bend through the hips and allow your upper body to fold until your hands reach the mat. Rest here in your wide-legged forward fold and allow a soft bend through your knees, feeling the stretch down the side of your legs. Take 3 more breaths. On an exhale, bring your right foot to face towards the back of your mat. Bring your right hand inside your right foot, straightening through the legs, and bring your left hand to face up towards the sky, coming in to a triangle. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, bring your left hand back down onto the mat. Step your left leg forward to meet your right leg, coming in to a forward fold. Hold here for a moment, catching up with your breath. On an exhale, bring your hands to your knees, coming in to a halfway lift. And then exhale, folding your hands back down to the mat. On an exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, begin to roll yourself up until the crown of your head is reaching up towards the sky, folding your palms outwards to come in to a mountain pose. As you exhale, windmill your arms up overhead, parallel with your ears, and then bend through the knees, coming in to a chair pose. Hold here for 3 breaths, feeling the heat increase in your legs. When you feel comfortable, straighten through the knees and release your arms by your side. Begin a roll down, tucking from your chin, upper back, mid back, and lower back until your hands reach the mat. Bring your toes on a 45-degree angle, palms in prayer position, and elbows gently pressing against your knees, coming in to a yogi squat. Spine is long and gaze is neutral. Continue to breathe here for 3 more breaths as we open up through the hips and stretch through the inner thighs. On your last breath, plant your feet in front of you and come to sit on the mat. Knees are bent and arms are long. On an exhale, tuck from your pelvis, lower back, mid back, and upper back until you are resting on the mat. Hug your knees into your chest and wrap your arms around your shins like a bow, rocking your hips from side to side to release any last tension from your lower back. When you're ready, lengthen your left leg long, keeping your right knee bent, and fold your right knee across your body until you feel a stretch in your right glute and thigh. Placing your left hand on your right knee and gently applying pressure to support the stretch. Bring your right arm in a cactus shape and turn your head and upper body to face your right hand, coming in to a supine twist. Take 3 more breaths. As you exhale, bring your right leg back to center and lift your left leg back up to meet your right leg. Place your palms in the soles of your feet, coming in to a happy baby. If you'd like to bend and extend through the legs, flossing through the muscles in your leg to stretch and release any further tension. When you're ready, lengthen your right leg long and fold your left leg across your body, resting your right hand on your left knee to further assist in the stretch on the other side. Cactusing your left arm out and allowing your head and upper body to face towards the other side. Take 2 more breaths. On your last breath, return back to center and take a moment to notice how you feel. When you're ready, come onto your side and then gently coming up into a seated position. On an exhale, windmill your arms up overhead, clasping your palms in prayer position, and then lowering your hands down to heart center. Taking this time to tune back into you, closing today with gratitude and giving thanks to yourself for showing up today and doing something good for you. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. I hope to see you in the next video soon. Namaste.